Marcus Aurelius here, and I'm going to give you a tour of my new improved base. So we're in creative mode, and first get you an aerial shot. Tower's always been here. That was one of my first things I like to do. There's a little town next to. Spawn point was off to the right there by the river, somewhere around there. And what I've done is recreated this base that I had with a red granite castle. And what I did is I actually started on the idea of the golden ratio, and where it's a good old look at the top there, call that A plus B, call the big square area at the top where the house is in, call the one to the right B. So A plus B is to A as into B. Basically it's 1.6 to 1 in round numbers. So what I've done is the length here from east to west, left to right, is 100 blocks. And the up and down, north to south, is 62 blocks. So I have basically a 1 to 6 ratio. 1.618 is what you wanted. So 62 to 100 is about as close as I could get. The golden ratio spirals out. The actual point that would start the golden ratio would be around where the X is, and it would spiral out to the right, then up to the waterfall, then to the left to the garden. The tower actually makes a 14 by 14 grid. Be the next one. Then we go, we add all that to the 10 to the 14, you get 24 by 24. This one here is 38 by 38, and the last where the house is 62 by 62. The house itself is kind of set on the very close to a golden ratio at the scale it's at. We're looking at about, I think it's 33 across, 21 front to back. What I've done, I've had gatehouses here on the east side. Got 4 towers on the corners, north side. Vestiges of the old place here where I used to be having my thing. That was a gatehouse I let outside. My garden, I've left that intact. Took down the walls. I haven't remodeled the pathways just yet, but getting there. But basically the base is complete. And do have a golem patrolling everything. And so this is the new state-of-the-art base that I like. I have other bases that go down places, usually towers, and there's one down there at the next town. That road goes out another 800 meters to a second tower. This road here goes out to several towers. I have a few of them out that way. The house here, a little decoration on the corners, kind of Viking style, maybe. Nothing really here. I tried to do a little three-dimensional here to get the front have a little aspect. Mostly glass because it was cheap and I was running out of diorite. Coming in here, I got wool on the ceiling. I got oak on the floor. Everything's double-sided. We have a birch, of course, for the paneling. Chests throughout. This is basically building supplies and all the good stuff I have here. Carpets, what we have over here is a stone forge, so I've got all my rocks and things in here. Got a crafting table in each. Here's the enchanting room with some other things in here. They're going on. Electrics is basically the redstone and the lavas, copper, iron. I'll keep that over here. Got my enchanting table there, lectern, a few things. This is basically the dirt room here. This is all the other crap here I collect. So, of course, it gets a gray carpet. I got a couple stairwells going up here to the top floor. We got the guest room here. Anybody wants to show up, I've got some armor stands. Food is located along the edges here. Animal products here. As far as the meats, I got some other animal stuff here. Basically, products, and here's the dyes wools. The master bedroom, so to speak. I've got a couple sets of spare armor. Got all my special stuff here. A couple chests with really nothing in them. And this has got some other stuff here that's kind of valuable. Do have my record player here, and I've got about 7 or 8 records. Going up the top here, a little bit different. and some of my other things, but with the wood all the way around, definitely had to get some pictures in here to break up the monotony. So I did that. Color coded the carpets. Still looking for some orange and brown dye here. Thought I'd put another couple things up here. The doors, golden arches, because why? Because copper, uh, you know, corrodes. I was going to use copper, but it corrodes and looks rather nasty, so I kept the up with that. Now I got two of everything. Brown horse is the world's slowest horse. Got to get my the ironclad one outside sometime. A couple pigs, couple sheep now, just a couple chickens. I pared everything down quite a bit. After building, I had a animals galore going through here. Again, the tower here. New pathway up here on top, and I've got a horse that I can travel here on the road, going to and from. I have another gate underneath the tower, and that takes me to a far eastern compound, which is about 2,000 meters south and 6,000 meters east. And that takes me out to another place I have where I got my floating homes. Right now, this is pretty much done. It's just like the symmetry here as far as using the golden ratio. And I just made a little pathway to do that. So latest endeavor here, having a little fun here, a big build. Having to bring everything up to level 71 and flattening out this area took, I think, 8 chests of cobblestone and 4 chests of dirt. So there's 2 layers of dirt. I do have smooth stone underneath the foundation here, underneath the wood floor. So that's my build. I thank you very much for watching, and have a good night.